Hey guys, Morgan and Elliot from Movie Files here, and we are presenting a Valentine's Day special.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about some of our favorite
romantic comedies, some movies that we enjoy that have things with romance, TV shows. This is a different video.
We like to pregame for Valentine's Day by watching these movies.
There you go. That's how we came up. It was her idea.
It
sounded great. Grabbed some movies, some TV shows I thought of that came off top, and this is that. So,
so here we are.
So happy Valentine's Day. So the way we're going to do this, again, this is just not our, well, it might be for you, not our necessarily all-time favorite romantic comedies or movies.
Some of mine definitely are.
Okay, gotcha.
It's from our collection.
Right,
so
our personal DVD home collection.
DVD collection.
Yeah,
so, yes. Yeah. So we decided to do this.
Yeah.
We want to share them with you guys. And we are also going to be talking about a few of our favorite TV couples too. Yeah. So we're going to talk about movies and then TV couples too that just stand out for us.
All right. So kind of the format, Morgan's going to go first, but we're going to do kind of similar to our top 10 video and our most anticipated video, which you guys can check up on our channel. We're going to do our honorable mentions. Then we're going to have our 5 through 2, and then the same goes for the other person. Then we'll reveal our number 1 movie that has some type of romance or elements, what have you. So Morgan, I'm going to have you go first with your honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. All right. So it's kind of a twofer, mostly because it's a romantic comedy.
You don't see those anymore, right?
Double feature.
Double features, yes.
But yeah, these are just kind of fun movies.
And what do we have there?
So I have My Best Friend's Wedding. So we've got Miss Julia Roberts. We actually watched it last Saturday. Thanks, Elliot, for watching it with me.
Yep.
And then I do enjoy The Wedding Planner with J-Lo and Matthew McConaughey. If you care about Rotten Tomatoes, it got like a 23%. But anyway, these are my honorable mentions.
Gotcha. All right, so number 5.
I'm sorry.
You first. Yeah, ladies first.
All right. So number 5, I have 10 Things I Hate About You. So we've got Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger. And this is just like, it's just like a fun, I guess.
It's like the 90s or was it when did this come out?
Yeah, it was the 90s.
The 90s, like pure 90s kind of type of film.
I think.
Yeah, she loves it so much. She doesn't even remember when it came out.
Okay, so like I was a kid when this came out, first of all. Yeah, this says the 2010 DVD release, but anyway, it is
99, 2000.
Yeah, it was late 90s or early 2000s. But anyway, it's just a fun movie. I mean, if you've seen it, you probably understand too. But like, you know, you just think about when she reads that poem at the end, 10 Things I Hate About You, and it's just like, just grabs you by your heartstrings.
Spoiler alert.
Come on. It's a good movie. Great movie if you haven't seen it.
Okay.
Check it out. All right. So my number 4 is You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. I absolutely love this movie. It's just so great.
Not the first time they've been on screen
together. It is
is
not.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, I just absolutely love this movie. Yeah, you should see it.
Wasn't Dave Chappelle in that too?
Dave Chappelle is in it.
There you go.
But I guess like it's during that time when
email was around.
Email started coming out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just really, really love it. As you can see, they fall in love. Right? Spoiler alert. I don't know. It's on the cover. So it's a great movie.
It's the prequel before
well, we're not there yet.
He gets lost. So
yeah, right. Okay. So number 3, we have Dirty Dancing. Like, seriously, if you have not seen this movie, what is wrong with you?
I haven't seen it.
We have Jennifer Grey, Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze is such a cutie. I love him. He's so charming in this movie. And then Jennifer Grey, I'm going to call out on this, like her wardrobe in this movie is goals. I like absolutely love it. Yeah, I just want to be baby for Halloween this year. So anyway.
What's the famous line? Don't put
baby in a corner. So great movie. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, like, what is wrong with you? Okay, and then we're going to 2. Was that right?
Yeah, this is your number 2. Yeah.
So all right, so my number 2, Sleepless in Seattle. Like Elliot said, they're on the screen again. I absolutely love Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. It is the same director, Nora Ephron. Cool. Sleepless in Seattle. Oh my God. Like, I love this movie. I really can't even. I kind of like, it was hard for me not to put this as number one, but I just, my number one in this are completely different. They're both love stories, but this movie is so freaking good. Like, if you haven't seen it, you really should. I love it. I could like watch this on repeat. I just absolutely love it. It's such a great love story.
I mean, during those times, Tom Hanks was just he still is the man, but Tom Hanks is a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I love him.
Yeah.
And they do such, like, they have great chemistry. Like, just killer. I love it. Rosie O'Donnell's in this, too.
Cool. Shout out to Rosie O'Donnell. And then, before you get to my list, why don't you go ahead and I guess you can mention your, we can do your TV shows. Do your number 2, and then we'll do ones together.
Okay.
So.
All right. So, yeah, I had to pick 2. I'm just so extra. Elliot only picked 1. But one of my favorite TV couples is actually from Sex and the City. So Carrie and Big, they have the craziest, most effed up relationship, but I love it, and I love these ladies. So anyway, Carrie Bradshaw and Big are definitely one of my fave TV couples.
Cool. Well, pretty good list, solid list.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think it matches mine. So
Elliot's is so different than mine.
It is very, very different.
He doesn't like love. He's just...
Yeah, I don't really... I mean, I enjoy love. I mean, look at this. We're in love. So I don't have any honorable mentions. I don't really have... I looked at my collection. I don't really have too many romantic comedies. So I'm just going to start off with number 5. For me, which is... The Breakup. There you go. This is a good movie. Vince Vaughn, this is when he was just crushing it for me personally. I mean, he's always been a great actor, and also been just hilarious. But this was when when Wedding Crash was coming out and all that, and Old School. The Breakup was kind of when he got a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
He wrote some of the movie. He has his boy John Farrow in it. Got your girl Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
It's just
and Jennifer Aniston, their chemistry. It's like, seriously, it's like watching a real relationship. And I think the cool thing about it, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to steal.
She's just taking my thunder. Go ahead.
But it's like, it's so real. Yeah. It's just like real. Like, it's like not everything's perfect.
Filmed in Chicago, hometown.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Thank you. So I think we know who's going to win this game. So number 5 for me is The Breakup. Number 4, one of my favorite actors of all time. He's just awesome. And this is one of my favorite movies, Hitch. Will Smith is, like I said, he's one of my favorite actors. I mean, Will Smith.
He's so awesome.
Yeah, he's just cool.
I don't know if you don't know this, but he's been picking up on IG. So if you're not following him, follow him.
Will Smith is
so inspirational. Great guy.
I mean, this is just a great comedy. This is like, we don't get many of these now in cinema. I mean, this is so many big budget films. Every now and then you get a romantic comedy, but it turns out to be bad. This is like romantic comedy 101 to me. It's just it's funny, it has a great romantic story, it has this great themes, this is a feel-good movie. I mean, just the filter, like the way the film is shot is just bright and just makes you feel good inside. I actually did like a little...
Yeah, I was going to say, fun fact.
I did like a little, it was when I was in school for filming video, I did something like a little mixture of this and Lupe Fiasco. It's just, I love this film. Hitch is a really good film, which is my number 4. If you haven't seen it, it's great. Kevin James, I don't really like him in too many movies. This is a good movie.
Kevin James and Will Smith in that movie, though, they partner so good together.
This is a really good film. So number 4 for me is Hitch. Number 3 is a little different. This is out of the box, but it had a great love story, and it had a great love story for a superhero movie, and that is Wonder Woman. Number 1.
He also loves her.
Yeah, Gal
Gadot. He's obsessed with her.
What up? So I love this movie, number 1. So it made it in the list because I love it. It was a great movie. It's one of my top movies last year. But, for a comic book movie, I thought the relationship between Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, and Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine, was great. Like I said, the package altogether, the film, the director, Patty Jenkins, I can't wait for the sequel. But I thought that to a superhero movie standpoint, this is one of the better kind of romantic stories in a superhero movie. Most of the time, it's just like, I think of Thor, like the whole relationship between Thor and... I can't think of the Natalie Portman's character, but you didn't really get that from there. And even other DC films, like even Superman and Amy Adams' character,
I would say
Lois
they
Lane,
have a good relationship.
Okay,
but
I think
it really does pull at your heartstrings, especially at the end.
Towards the end when something happens. So, and rumor has it he's going to be in the second one, which I don't know how that's going to work, but to me, great movie. I love it. But relationship-wise, this is one of the better relationships in a superhero comic book movie to me. Wonder Woman makes my number 3, which then leads into number 2 for me, which is Deadpool, which is a surprise. Morgan didn't really think of this. This actually came out around Valentine's Day in 2016. Relationship between Wade Wilson and his girlfriend.
That's actually another good relationship.
Yes,
like, it really... Because it's real life. It
is real life. I mean, they have this thing that happens to Wade Wilson, and you just see that they had this, fun, goofy relationship. But when it came to when stuff hit the fan, she was there for him, and it wasn't just fun and games. She really loved Wade Wilson, and I'm excited to see where their relationship goes in Deadpool 2 coming out May 18th. But I really enjoyed this. This is like a modern day version of a romantic comedy. It's a superhero movie, but it has action and it has a love story. So I think this is a really, I'm not underrated because people love it, but this has a really underrated love story that, stands out to me. And I'm excited for Deadpool 2. So.
I will applaud you because your list, it's out of the box. I want to say it's better than mine because obviously, like, otherwise I would have picked them. Yeah. But it's out of the box, forward thinking, and you've got a good list. Even though you were hating on mine. Yeah. Look, see, at least I can, like, not throw a ton of shade at you like you do me. But anyway, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave my because I only have one TV show relationship that I have in my number 1 movie. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and do the honors for your number 1 TV show, and I'll do mine, and then we'll do.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. We really should be saving the best for last, which is me. But anyway, I'll go ahead. All right. So for TV show, that's first, right?
Yep. Okay.
Yep. TV show, Friends. I mean, come on. Like, seriously. Yeah. That sounds terrible.
Jennifer Lopez.
Whoa.
Jennifer
okay,
Aniston.
let me talk. So
she talked my whole list, but yeah, go ahead.
Rachel and Ross, just love it. And then even Monica and Chandler have a great relationship. But Rachel and Ross, definitely number 1 for me. I love Friends.
Great.
I could literally watch, like...
She watches Friends like every other night.
And it's so funny. Like, I literally will, like, laugh my ass off like it's the first time that I've ever seen it. Yeah. So, are you doing your show now?
Yeah, I'll do my show, which is... Personally, I think it's better than Friends, but, that's another...
for debate.
But one of my favorite sitcoms of all time is The Office. And season 4 of The Office brought something special to the screen, which is finally, officially, Jim Halpert and Pam finally are in a relationship. And like I said, I'm not a big romantic. I'll do things for her every now and then. I'll see a romantic movie. But this is one of my favorites. This is probably my favorite show. One of my favorite shows. I don't know. It's up to debate. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad.
It's a completely different show.
Yes, but I just love The Office, and I love Jim and Pam, the relationship. She finally broke it off.
It gives you butterflies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's so funny.
It was just great. I mean, the flirting, and she was with Roy, and she finally broke it off, didn't marry him. Then she goes, it's just a great romance. And like I said, I picked this season because this is officially, I think the episode was the run when they officially announced they were, a couple.
You're so weird. Like, how do you know that? Yes.
Because I actually like shows.
Jim was Pam's lobster. They were meant to be. If you don't get that, that's a Friends reference. Yeah. But everybody deserves a Jim and everybody deserves a Pam. I've got my Jim right here. His name's Elliot.
That's sweet. Yeah. All right. So that leaves us with Morgan's number 1 movie, and then I'll go with mine. So.
All right. Number 1, it was a hard fight between this and Sleepless in Seattle, but here we go.
Moulin Rouge. Yeah, and
what are the characters? Ewan McGregor. And the lovely Nicole Kidman. I just think she's so freaking beautiful. Anyway, fun story behind this. My oldest sister, she's 15 years older than me. So she was so excited for this movie to come out. When it came out, we literally went and saw it like 5 times at the movie theater. So I really, truly, it was like 2001, I think, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it was definitely early 2000s.
Yeah, 2001. Yeah.
2001. God, I'm good. See, he says I don't know my stuff. Yeah. But anyway, this movie, so I was 10. I was 10 years old when this came out. Which not be watching I probably shouldn't have been watching it. Yeah, what is it? But I am going, probably PG-13. Yeah. What is it?
I don't know.
Anyway, okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I feel like I need to hold it. Okay. So, shout out to my big sister, Heather. Thank you for just introducing me to a beautiful movie. It's a musical. Satine. It's so great, and I think I'm gonna make Elliot watch it with me. I have to watch it. Like he doesn't watch it. Like you can't be on your phone and like paying attention.
I watched it. I just couldn't get into it. And nothing against musicals because we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's surprising enough. Anyway, one last time, absolutely amazing. Music is on point. It's so great. Such a beautiful love story. Mm-hmm. I cry. Every time I cry. Okay. But anyway, it was definitely very hard to make a decision. These are two really great movies. Like my favorite movies of all time, I would say. Some of my favorites. Well, and this one too. I'm sorry, but you guys just top 3.
Cool.
Please watch them.
Awesome. So, okay, good list. Moulin Rouge. That was no surprise. She does love that movie. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to stomp on your parade.
You have a good one.
A much better musical, if I may say, and movie. La La Land, guys. When 2016 hit, you look at it. It's because it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. That's sexy. This is my number 1 movie of the year when 2016 came around. I love this movie. And I'm not a big fan of your musicals. I like the classics, singing in the rain, things like that. And
do you?
Yeah, no, I do. I saw it in school, and I actually enjoy singing in the rain. Matter of fact, La La Land, number 1. Ryan Gosling, one of the better actors in Hollywood. So is Emma Stone. But the relationship between Sebastian and Mia was just great. I mean,
that's not their first time on screen together.
No, Crazy Stupid Love,
which is a good movie. That could be a good romantic comedy. But for a honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Their chemistry, though, is really off the charts. In this movie is so beautiful.
Just go ahead and say, go ahead. Do you have more to say about my number 1? I think it's pretty obvious who won this because when I show her, when I bring my movies out, she just has so much to say about it because they are.
Because I'm not rude.
Yeah. Oh, she's not rude. She's cutting me off in the middle of my. Anyway, love, right? It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. La La Land is awesome. Great score, great acting. Damien Chazelle is just off the charts. Whiplash, he has another movie coming out, Ryan Gosling, next year. I think it's Neil Armstrong biopic or something like that. But as it says back here, pure movie magic. It is a musical masterpiece. I agree with those 100%. I remember we saw this film. It was at one of our kind of not low-key theaters, smaller theater chains, and it was just like old school, and it just fit the theme. And then once this came out, I love the soundtrack. I made more. She has Apple Music.
Oh my God.
I used to listen to the music, the soundtrack all the time. I'm a real big fan. I was watching it yesterday, or this past weekend. Number 1 movie for me, romantic comedies, romance, is La La Land.
And who would have thought, speaking of love stories, we got some tie-ins here. We've got Hitch. Eva Mendes is married. Flip it. You can't really see her.
Kissing Will Smith there,
but anyway, she's married, or I don't know if they're married, but I know they're together and they have 2 kids, I believe.
There you go.
So look at that. Another
we need
love
to have
story.
a La La Land Hitch shared universe, maybe.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. My number 1 through 5, Morgan's number 1 through 5 TV shows that we own that has some type of romance, some love story, some comedy that we love and that we own. So with that,
there are many other great movies. We'd love to know what are yours. What are your some of your favorites
on Valentine's Day, or what do you like to watch when you're feeling a little down and you want to get some happiness? Mm-hmm. What movies get you in the mood of happiness? So again, guys, this has been a special video. This was fun. I had a good time with it. We're wearing our red. Happy Valentine's Day once again. We're gonna probably watch one of these movies, of all the movies if we had the time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Follow us on our social media accounts. Subscribe to our page. Like, share, comment. We'll be back really soon because something's coming out this week. Black Panther. I don't know what the thing is.
It's gonna be incredible.
Ooh, I cannot wait. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said in the last video, peace.